Rescuers raiding a puppy mill aren't prepared for what they're about to find inside. Animal rescuers like Adam Periscondola know puppy mills aren't typically good places to be. Unfortunately, the animals kept there are often neglected, inbred, and raised in filth. They're also forced to breed at a very young age. Even though he's raided dozens of them over the years, Adam's job never seems to get any easier to handle. Each puppy mill came with its own horrors and difficult experiences. During a recent raid in Jones County, North Carolina, nothing could have prepared Adam and his crew for what they discovered. Once they'd made their way inside, they realized this was no ordinary puppy mill. After walking through the home, they found dozens of abused animals living in filth. Adam and the other rescuers ventured into the backyard and spotted a shack. They figured it was probably being used for storage, but they decided to take a peek inside just in case. Once inside, they were horrified to discover countless abused and neglected animals. One of the dogs, a little chihuahua, had been inside his cage for so long that the door was rusted shut. Adam had to use wire cutters to free him. The dog, whom Adam named Billy, was estimated to be roughly 10 years old, and he was on the verge of death. Not only was he severely underweight, but his lower jaw was damaged almost beyond repair. While looking at Billy, Adam explained that rescuers often have a hard time identifying an exact age for puppy mill animals because their conditions have a tendency to wear on them more than the typical aging process. Puppy mill dogs often appear much older than they are due to their terrible conditions, but we're confident Billy is at least 10 years old, though now he seems to get younger every day, Adam later explained in an interview. Adam became so attached to the sickly pup that he officially adopted him. The pair then raised funds for the Humane Society of the United States in order to help bring attention to animal welfare issues. Still, the question remained, would Billy ever heal from his past? There was no denying that Billy had a rough run during his life at the puppy mill, but now, thanks to selfless people like Adam, he had a chance at a better life. Just see how much he improved since getting the care he needed. While stories of puppy mill raids are common, sometimes the story's flipped, and it's the dog who takes the reins on the rescue. A Pennsylvania woman named Danielle Finley and her boyfriend experienced this firsthand when they were driving down a dirt road. As the couple drove, Danielle noticed something in her rearview mirror. It was a dog chasing their car. That's when they decided to pull over to investigate. Once the dog approached their vehicle, they were shocked. It was a small Cairn Terrier, and Danielle and her boyfriend couldn't believe his condition. Not only did he appear to be severely malnourished, but he was also missing tufts of fur all over his small frame. Even though the pooch clearly had a skin condition, one that could spread to their own dogs, the couple decided to take the risk. They supplied the pup with fresh food and water, and they drove him to the nearest veterinarian. Initially, Danielle believed the dog, whom she named Phil, had come down with a case of mange, but the veterinarian soon revealed it was a more severe condition not found in strays. That meant that Phil belonged to someone. Based on the worn condition of his teeth, the veterinarian assumed that the dog had spent his life in a cage. Whoever had previously owned him had locked him up for years and then clearly dumped him on the side of the road when his health issues worsened. That was when the veterinarian told Danielle and her boyfriend some devastating news. In all likelihood, Phil had been housed in one of the many puppy mills in the nearby Pennsylvania community. Danielle and her boyfriend decided they couldn't abandon Phil like his previous owner had, so they adopted him on the spot. They immediately started him on a special diet to help regrow his fur, and within a few weeks, he looked healthier and happier. The couple's two other dogs were quick to welcome Phil to the family as well. The three of them spent their days playing with each other both in and out of the house. Phil especially bonded with the couple's Boston Terrier. The couple still didn't know how Phil managed to escape the puppy mill, but one thing was certain, they were happy he did. Not only were they smitten by their new dog, but now they couldn't picture their lives without him.